You are listening to the Earplug Podcast Network, a Fanboys Inc. production.
So, it was Ace Fett.
Oh, yes.
He had nothing.
He never does.
And Eric goes, they had no moderators. They have nothing. You have your gear? I'm like, yeah, why? He goes, I'm giving you permission to bail them out.
Wow.
So I was like, all right.
Can you dig it, sucker? Ooh, yeah! We boo you because you're both a couple of world-class international a-holes.
And we are still here live at Alternate Universe LLC in Milford, Connecticut, while tongue-tied. And Jack Purcell is still with me. Yeah. So come on down, have some fun, say hi. Jack's got original art. He has sketch prints, and he has a print that he's going to be debuting tonight. Jack, where are you going to be tonight? You're playing double duty.
I am. You said duty.
Duty.
At the Blitzkrieg Pro Look My Way show in Springfield, Massachusetts at the White Lion Brewery. And we've got a print here featuring Samurai Del Sol, Sabu, Triple V, and the CDC.
The disease control that is on Walking Dead.
It's not quite the same bunch of guys.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. Anyway, since you are the head of the Faces and Heels podcast, I want you to talk about these group of people. Now, we know somebody on that card. Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, we got Blood, Sweat, and Tears. It's going to be down here in Connecticut, not far from where we're set up in Milford, Connecticut right now. And you might need to get a little closer.
A little closer.
But that's going to be early June. I think it's June 2nd is the date that they're going to be wrestling. And we got Big Juicy.
June 3rd.
Oh, June 3rd.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Big Juicy, friend of the show, Faces and Heels.
That's right. So she's going to be performing at that show. And I believe our guest next week, Sammy Diaz, is also on this show, if I'm not mistaken. For some reason, I don't see him on the advertisement here, but I believe Sammy is going to be wrestling for these guys next month.
Now, this is going to be at the YMCA at 790 Central Ave in Bridgeport, Connecticut. This looks like it's going to be a great card. Alternate Universe is a show sponsor of this card. So, guys, go on down, have some fun. Tell them the Angry Geeks sent you. This is going to be awesome. I think it's going to be a great card. Cataclysm. Not like catechism, but catechism.
No, it's not like catechism.
No, you ever go to catechism?
I haven't and I won't.
I did. I had to go. Mama Perry sent me. It was...
You can't say no to Mama.
No, but you know what? It wasn't really bad. I'm going to tell you, this is a true story now. I'm going to tell everybody out there. My aunt was my catechism teacher, and she turned me in because I was a bad student. Can you believe? Yeah, my favorite aunt, too. My favorite aunt. Yes. Wow. She turned me into Sister Mary. There was actually a Sister Mary at St. Thomas.
Yeah. We should do a vignette about that.
A vignette. Yeah, I know that. I know that word. Yeah, she turned me in, and I couldn't believe it. She actually turned me in for being a bad student.
Well, good thing you turned it all around.
Because I spelled Jeebus wrong or something like that. I don't know, man. It was awful. Anyway, another thing I want to talk about is Rhode Island Comic Con, their 10th year anniversary. Wow. Now, I know you guys see it all the time in the Angrygeeks Show. Jamie and I are always talking it up. But, dude, this is going to be, as we call it in the wrestling business, a banger. This is going to be cool. So far, we just had Star Wars week this week. It's going to be a slobber knocker, as we say in the wrestling business. A barn burner. I mean, we already had Star Wars week this week. Alicia Silverstone is there. Oh, my God. Back in the day, remember?
Oh, no, I do.
Yes.
I remember.
I'm excited to find out what I'm going to be doing, but I know the Angry Geeks are going to be there.
Jackie there. That's going to be the big one for me, man.
And
all right.
Yes, the Watchman,
Rorschach.
Rorschach. Yeah, just remember when you're at Rhode Island Comic Con this November, you're not going to be locked in there. He's not going to be locked in there with you. You're going to be locked in there with him. There you go. Boy, I kind of screwed up there. But the 10th year anniversary right there, make sure only the cool kids are going to be there.
It doesn't feel like 10 years since
I know.
happening. I was there from year one, and it doesn't seem like a decade ago, which makes me feel extra old.
I know, and it's just insane, man. Just insane. But I cannot wait. It's going to be so cool. Anyway, come on down to Free Comic Book Day right here in Milford, Connecticut. I got some more free comics to show you. Kid-friendly stuff. I mean, bring the kids down. Free comic books. If they're a Pokemon fan, bring the kids down to get this. This is free for the kids. Bring them down. And we
Lewis friendly.
It's Lewis friendly.
friendly.
Yeah. And of course, we also have, there's rumors DC Universe once again rebooting, but Dark Crisis. Yeah, no, I'm not kidding you. Dark Crisis right here. And there is another book. We got Super Pets. This movie's coming out. The Rock voicing Crypto, Keanu Reeves voicing Batman, Kevin Hart voicing Ace the Bat Hound. There is a free comic book day comic based on the movie that's coming out. Bring the kids down, pick up this book, Super Pets. And now this book right here.
I picked that up for my daughter.
Yes, this looks. I might go back and get this. I might pick this book up. Plus, we have donuts. Come on down too and get donuts. Somebody's eating a donut, and that just reminded me. I just looked across there. Now he's laughing at me. He's got Moxie. So yeah, he's this book right here. Max Meow, Cat on the Street, Comic Spectacular. Once again, I'm hoping that this is kid friendly.
If that's not kid friendly,
if this is not kid friendly, I don't know what is. But this looks. I mean, it does look adorable. I mean, kid friendly. Come on down. Get this for the kids. I mean, this is just like really, really cool. I mean, but this, you can get this for the kids. Just come on down. This looks amazing.
You know what else we should mention, though?
What's that?
Despite all these cool free comics, and Lewis has more to show you.
Yeah.
When you come to Free Comic Book Day, remember, it's not free for the stores.
No, it's not. You got to buy something.
Yeah,
definitely.
Free comics. Make sure you buy something from Alternate Universe or whatever.
I've been saying that.
Well, I just want to make sure people
I've
understand.
been talking about the other stores. I'm talking about this store. This is the place to be. This is where the cool kids are.
We're here.
I know. Well.
Are you live?
Sure.
Are you live?
Yes, we're live. Yeah, over here.
Come over here.
Come on, Jack.
Come on the other side.
The man of the hour right here.
I got a minute to talk real quick.
This is where the cool kids are at, Jack. Okay, I don't care about the other stores, even though you got to support your other LCSs.
Yes,
but this is
support
where
them all, because without us, this industry's dead.
Well, the little girl just walked by smiling. Don't smile at him. Don't smile at him.
How's everybody doing? Hope
Yeah.
everybody's well.
Anyway, Eric Yako, you have not yet to see Doctor Strange. I'm surprised at you.
Very busy. I'm a very busy man.
I know. You're just moving, popping, you're shaking movie. You got
Maybe
business.
tomorrow night.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You're like me. You go see these movies right away. You're right there. You have yet to see it. I'm surprised. I thought you and I were going to sit down, have a conversation about it. And
I had to finish up the card last night. Then I started Strange New Worlds.
And we have a comment. I have a couple questions for Jack. How old were you when you decided you wanted to make art for a business, and anything new with the Malice whiskey? Well, he's 102 years old now.
Pam, you should be making money. You're at a fair right now.
Whoa. Yeah, because he just bought
I
a
love you.
crap load of stuff from Jack. Pam, you need to. So, Jack, answer Pam's question.
Pam asks good questions all the time. That's why we like having her on.
But wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh,
Business.
The sketch covers
All right.
are all
Anyway,
different prices.
Pam.
These are original art, but there's actual comics under here that are $5 each under the sketch cards. Oh, but these vary. They're 50 to 150, so all original art. But everything there is $5 each.
It's all good. Answer Pam's question.
Yeah, Pam. Nothing new with Malice and Mistletoe Whiskey. The company we work
Drank it
with are yeah, I did actually. The company we work with is no longer in business, and so we will not be doing that in the near future. But I do have an idea that I'm working on with a brewery for the next project, and it includes a Malice and Mistletoe follow-up story. So it's not to say Malice and Mistletoe whiskey couldn't come back to life and be resurrected, but we'll see. Nothing in the works right now, so I can't really say. And how old was I when I wanted to turn this into a business? The idea was with me when I was lying in a giant Batman coloring book when I was 2, but I don't think I thought it was going to be a reality until I was 19, 20. And so then I ended up
1920, you're that old?
Yeah, right. I was born in 1920. And so I ended up working on a bunch of comics for Mass College of Art when I was in college. So, my early 20s, I was published and then, kept hammering away until Marvel and DC wanted me to go away and gave me work and hoped I would just vanish into the distance. But I lasted for 12 years at DC. So it was good times.
See, he was born in 1920.
1920.
Wow.
Not too much gray hair either.
What are you trying to say? I dye my hair this color.
I'm just talking about me.
Oh.
No, you're making it work, brother.
I do. I do. Oh, anyway, come on down to Alternate Universe right here in Milford, Connecticut. Buy some stuff. The back issue bins are full. I mean,
thank you for the support, everyone. Sorry, I'm so busy I can't even get over here and get on camera. Love you.
Doctor Strange is out. Come in and get those books. I mean, you never know what's going to be the next big thing. You can come in. The new comic book shelves are full. The toys are back here. Like I said in our last broadcast, Migos right here. I'm looking at a Captain America Migo, a Green Arrow Migo, an Iron Man Migo. I've been having my eye on for the longest time. A Thing Migo. We have stuff here. It's just amazing.
It was strange. Yeah, it was an editor.
Makes no sense.
Just come on down, have some fun here. I mean, we have cards for the kids. We have pops, Yu-Gi-Oh statue, I believe, over here on the counter. Phantom Star Killer book. I mean, you just. This is walls of goodness. Just come down and have some fun. It's just amazing here, Jack. What do you got going on? I mean, you got wrestling tonight.
We're at Blitzkrieg Pro tonight in Springfield, and we got that new print we showed you. Working on putting together a project that's pro wrestling and comics combined. A lot of stuff in the works. I just got to invent an 8th day of the week to get it all done. That's my main problem right now.
Okay. Now, we have a guest coming up on Faces and Heels in the next couple of weeks. You want to give our listeners a rundown on the guests that we have?
Well, right now we are confirmed for Sammy Diaz on this Tuesday, I believe is the 10th, right?
Yep.
And then on May 31st, we're going to end the month big with Becca is going to be with us, who, in my opinion...
Oh, I got to wear that special material shirt.
You absolutely need to wear the
boyfriend
material shirt. Yeah, it's all shiny.
Yeah, that's what I am wearing.
But yeah, Becca, in my opinion, I was just talking to her about this, is, in my opinion, at all the pro wrestling grind show we've been to, she put on the best women's match that I've ever seen there, and maybe that I've ever seen ever. She and Davian tore the house down in a way that I've rarely seen. I'm talking about WWE, whatever, any company. So I'm really excited to have her with us. She's somebody who I think is just a matter of which day she's going to blow up into an even bigger star than she already is.
Well, I say that about anybody that we go and watch, any independent superstar, because that's what they are. It's just any moment, any day where they're going to blow up.
It's true.
And it just takes the right time for someone to sit there and watch, and they're going to blow up and just be just amazing.
Look at Devante's when he does like the leapfrog zigzag. And
exactly.
Bounces, that kind of stuff. And when somebody sees that guy and knows who to put him up against, I could see him in MLW tearing the house down. I'd love to see that. But you're right. It's just a question of what day and what company.
We have to get him back on the show. I mean, I miss him because I know we look alike, and it's very confusing for our listeners to see. Yeah, we had to have Devante's back on because he and I do look alike, and we look like twins, but we have to get them.
Almost all the same tattoos.
Yes, I know, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Both dye your hair alike color.
Yeah, our skin tone, everything. We look alike, so we have to have Devante's back on. Where is the other print that you're going to be having tonight? The print that was shared.
Oh yeah.
Do you have that print? I mean, this print just blew everybody away. It was shared by the man himself. I do want to bring this out. If you are a fan of AEW, the man himself, all ego, Ethan Page, actually shared this print, and you can get this tonight, right, Jack?
Yeah, that's right. As a matter of fact, you can get this afternoon as well at Zombie Hideout in Springfield.
Okay.
That's happening this afternoon, and then you can get it at Blitzkrieg Pro, where he will be wrestling the Northeast Beast, Alec Price, in the main event of the show. So yeah, you can get those guys to sign it. Swaggle's going to be there, and Smart Mark Sterling.
Yeah, and Pam says that she loves this. Now, as we posted this, or you posted it rather, Ethan loved it and shared it across his social media. Did he or did you
I
not?
think
Yeah.
Samurai Del Sol did too.
Yeah, and this is fantastic. I mean, and I was proud. I was proud to know you at that moment.
Oh, for that brief moment, that fleeting moment.
For that fleeting moment, I was proud to know Jack Purcell.
Join the club. It's a very finite period of time.
Now, it's quite bizarre that you and I every Tuesday night we're live with Faces and Heels.
Yeah,
and every once in a while we do have our suspicions that people are listening.
Mm-hmm. Right, people in charge of some big shows.
People in charge of big shows are listening. And what happened last night on SmackDown? That was kind of our idea.
Yeah,
I did not watch it yet. So
Lacey Evans has been doing those really cool vignettes and talking about her experience with struggles her family has had and her history in the service, and now her character seems to really have transformed into exactly what we talked about, that we thought would be a far better gimmick for her.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like that's exactly what they're turning her into. So maybe at WrestleMania Backlash they'll liven it up a little bit. I mean, not that it isn't a top to bottom great card with, Happy Corbin versus Matt Cannon.
Oh my God,
which shouldn't even be an opener at a house show.
No, that's tomorrow night.
It's tomorrow night in Providence. Yeah. And so, I'm hoping they can do something, because I think somebody like her can truly liven up the show. I don't even think they have to give her a match, especially with the momentum she has going with what they've recently been doing since her return. So I hope that we see her tomorrow night. But I really like what they're doing with her. So if you were watching SmackDown last night and you listened to the Faces and Heels podcast, which, by the way, make sure you like the Angry Geeks YouTube channel.
Back A5151 or the Angrygeeks Show. It's the same channel. Fall on over and you can find all the content over there.
Yeah, give it a subscribe, right? It's free and quick. Mm-hmm. So Lacey Evans is just another casualty of Faces and Heels giving away ideas to WWE creative, and they can't pull it together, which is more and more often.
But now the gimmick is the female Sergeant Slaughter, I said, correct?
It's something like that. Yeah, I don't think it's far off.
Because I'm like Marvel. I'm the House of Ideas. I'm like I can't exactly remember what I said because I was like spinning stuff out. Because like Dakota Kai, Dakota Sky, Dakota Moon. I was like shooting out names constantly.
Yeah, and they were good. Those were really good. If she didn't get canned, I think she would have gotten.
I know exactly. So I'm like, Axel, what are you doing? I'm looking over at Angry Geek Security, and Axel just gave a 3-year-old his wallet. Now I'm going to be picking up dollar bills in a minute.
Just cards.
Okay, just credit cards, even worse. I lost where I was going. Anyway, I am. When I get on one of my rants, and those of you who watch it or listen, I get on a rant and I just start spouting off things. And I really forgot exactly what I was talking about for Lacey Evans, because I must have came up with like 6 or 7 different gimmicks for the poor woman. And I know one of them was it could have been a Captain America type one. I know one of them could have been the female Sergeant Slaughter or a Lex Luger type one. So I'm really anxious now. I want to go home and I want to watch SmackDown to find out which idea I gave away, because I really want to see it. Because I also gave away the idea of teaming up Lashley with McIntyre. And
I also want to point out that this idea may not have been 100% Lewis. We should go back and watch that episode, just FYI.
No, it was
while Lewis is on this rant.
It's 100% me. 100% me. No, despite what this gentleman says and what Jamie says, all the ideas are mine. They just kind of goad me and push me along. That's it. Because if it fails, it's all my idea. But if they turn out, they had each one of these two I'm pointing as if Jamie's here. Each one of them say that they had a plan and that idea. Am I correct or not?
That was a really convoluted explanation, but I understand what you're trying to say.
I don't understand what convoluted means.
Yeah, there's there's some syllables.
Syllables in there. Convoluted, it's like wavy or something like that.
Yeah, so I don't know if we have any listeners right now who we're going to see.
We do, because the camera is just telling us we have one person in view, because it's like before when Eric came in, it said 3, then it went to 2, then it went to 3. So yeah, we probably do have people watching.
Well, I just want to know how many of them we're going to see at Blitzkrieg Pro tonight.
Oh, I don't know how many we're going to see at Blitzkrieg Pro tonight.
People got to let us know, right?
Yes.
We got to be looking out. I know Marcy's going to be there. Marcy was talking last week about that. So
we all know where Marcy is.
That's right.
Most of our listeners are probably right now checking out All Ego Ethan Page.
I would hope so.
Because
if they weren't here, where else would you be?
Exactly. This is the place. Alternate Universe LLC in Milford, Connecticut is where all the cool kids are. Once again, one of the hottest free comic books right now is Spider-Man Venom. This book is super hot. You can come on right down right now. This is a free comic. You can get this free, but now not everything is free. We did have some little ones walking in here thinking everything is free. No, sorry. Come in, get a free comic book, get a donut, say hi, come and buy a print from Jack, maybe get a commission from Jack. I mean, prices are super reasonable. This is like, yeah, we want you to go to Rhode Island Comic Con, but we also want you to buy a commission here or go to Jack's Patreon. But this is a deal for the store today. I mean, $50 for a headshot, $100 for a full figure. This is a deal. This is an Angry Geeks approved deal for this right now. You can't get these prices anywhere else unless you get Jack on his Patreon and he's in a good deal and I have to do something special for you. You can't get this deal anywhere else but at Alternate Universe today. So come on down. Another thing too is you got sketch covers already done. We got comic book characters. We got professional wrestlers and more pages of Jack's original artwork on books. Jack, we showed the Batgirl special. Could we show another page
now? Let's show another one that you got a different penciler I worked with. How about that?
Yes.
There's a whole variety here.
Because I don't want to say Jim Chloroform's name again. Because, Jim is a good guy and I like him. And he signs a bunch of Aquaman stuff for me every time I see him. So I don't want to say, Jim Cauliflower anymore.
So we got a cool page here from an issue of Green Arrow where it actually features the Riddler looking a little more like the Riddler we saw in the most recent Batman movie. He doesn't have the question mark theme going on.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a cool scene where Speedy is confronting him or whatever. What do they call
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
And
Arsenal is
Eric Battle. I can't make fun of Eric Battle's name because it's you just can't because
it's name.
It's a normal name, so I can't make fun of him. Now Jack did autograph this book for me. I have this book at home, but look at that piece. That is perfect.
Yeah, that was the big flat splash page finale of Green Arrow number 51.
Yeah. 51. Now, if you look at that. That is just amazing. Now, that Green Arrow, that Riddler also looks like Lord Robin Taylor from Gotham.
Oh, I haven't watched Gotham. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. And that's just amazing. And this is available right now.
That's right.
At a great price.
Phenomenal, even.
Phenomenal price at Alternate Universe LLC right here in Milford. Just come on down and get it. And you can't beat that. For any art collector right here. And plus, back issue prices are just amazing here. Come on down, get the back issue prices. New stuff out on the wall. Comic book supplies are in stock. You got long boxes. You have short boxes. We have also with the short boxes, we have special edition short boxes. I believe I saw a Harley Quinn box over in the corner. I think I saw an X-Men box in the corner. Come on down. We have Scott Pilgrim graphic novels. We have so much stuff here. Come on down. It is just amazing here. This store is full of goodness. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come right back in a little while with our third and final part of Free Comic Book Day 2022.